as well.
Indeed.
So it just shows you what track position can do. Many of these cars that we don't see that often, it's not necessarily that they're off the pace, but they're not quick enough in qualifying.
Yeah,
you actually give them a break with some fresh air, they're not too bad.
Yeah, Paul Bradley's not doing so well out there. He's a bit crook apparently, Kim.
Yeah, he is. It's a fine sunny day at Eastern Creek. There's lots of people, V8 Supercars and Aussie Mail cars at the front of the pack, or towards the front from where we've been. But Bradley's quite sick. Has been ill all day, on and off the toilet, vomiting and diarrhea and everything. So he's struggling a bit. But being a racing car driver and being where we are, and having the Aussie Mail Ford in 5th position, last time I looked, yeah, he'll persevere on with it.
It's just changed. McLean's just gone past, but it still has been a great job today. 26th to 5th in the first race. What a job.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky, and even when the race finished, we still seem to make up a couple of spots. So hopefully we'll hang in there, have another good pit stop, and move forward. I'd like to move forward another 26 spots.
Well done.
Thank you.
After getting passed by Cameron, Bradley might be heading back to the
loo, I think.
Well, look at the queue behind him, and included in that is our race winner from race 1, Craig Lowndes. Marcus Ambrose just in front of him. Paul Morris and the Big Gab Commodore. Look at that queue there.
Cara Bradley's rolling around its nose a lot through turn 2. Shell Helix replay shows McLean's move on Jones. He gives him a little bit of a hello and welcome.
Dear.
And he gives a few more as well.
And Bradley just starts to take a bit of ground off him here, just to see whether he could argue it. But Cameron already had track position and had the corner exit speed to get the business done.
He's our race leader, Mark Scaife. Oh, damage here for David Bernard.
Oh, Bernard. God, he's having a terrible season so far.
Absolute shocker. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong for this bloke. He actually started to get a fair bit of speed out of his car by the finish of qualifying yesterday. But really, once again, the race day is a disaster. Mark Scaife, though, is leading this one, 4.5 seconds in front of his teammate, Paul Radisich and John Bow. Good performance from Bow in the cat Ford. Cameron McLean, Brad Jones, equally strong performance. Stephen Richards, Marcus Ambrose fighting his way back, 13.
And in 9th position, we've got Lowndes, Morris, Kelly Seaton, Longhurst, Johnson, Tander and Ingle. Hope you're enjoying race 2 from Eastern Creek. We're back in a moment. To Eastern Creek, and we're working lap 8 of 26, watching Mark Scaife absolutely brain them at the moment, heading round towards turn 7 behind the dam. This monster crowd watching proceedings this afternoon. It looked like it could have been an all-blue afternoon. It suddenly turned a bit red. Mark Scaife's the guy in control at the moment when you consider how things went for him in qualifying yesterday in the shootout, where he made a mistake, got both pedals, the gas pedal and the brake pedal, and shot off at turn 2 and qualified 10th. You thought, well, it might be all over, but not the case. Don't forget, next weekend, if you happen to be in the northeastern Victorian area, at Winton, round 3 of the Konica Championship Series for V8 Supercars. That's next Sunday at Winton Motor Raceway.
It's quite incredible how good the HRT cars are on cold tyres, isn't it? You look at quite amazing, 2 seconds in a lap.
They got away quickly. So the theoretical pit window is open, and we'll see who does what now to see whether they can make some track position.
Paul Radisich has just been consistent through the day, clawing his way up through the field. Now he's pretty handily placed in 3rd.
He's been pretty sort of quiet in his on-track demeanour compared to Adelaide, but it's a good haul of points if he can stay in this position.
Well, he dumped an enormous opportunity to score some points at Adelaide. Now he finds himself right down the order.
Do you know, the funny thing is now, everybody was thinking everybody was going to come in on the 8th lap, so forth. Thought, no, we won't do that because of a traffic jam. There's no one come in yet.
Well, that's what happened at Canberra last year.
And then,
well, I guess they're waiting for a safety car on some sort of incident. They can try and blaze in just before the safety car comes out on the track. That's always the way to really take advantage of it.
Yeah, but you typically don't get those in these sprint races. You do in the longer events, but she's a serious gamble when you're gambling on a safety car in an event like this.
Well, we had one in Heat 1. I wonder if there's team managers out there with their fingers crossed. Will they take the gamble? Everyone's still grinding around at their lap 9 of 26.
It's that next bunch of cars. These guys have got clear air at the moment, so no hurry to bring them in, but it's that next crop of cars where there's sort of half a dozen people all sort of vying for the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and beyond.
It's a very encouraging result for the Caterpillar Ford team. I know that John Bow is thrilled with the performance of this car. They dropped it on the tarmac first time during the week up at Queensland Raceway. Ground around at 80 laps. It was very fast. Straight to the box. Here comes Mark Scaife for his compulsory tyre change. So the race leader's off early. Slows down to the compulsory 60k speed limit.
So teammate Jason Bright inherits the lead. It's really fractured the race, these penalties that were applied between races 1 and 2. It certainly changed the feeling of what we thought we were going to get in these races. Looks like a pretty good stop for the boys from HRT.
Everyone's flying.
Oh, everybody, they're auntie now. Look at Peter.
60 k's, mate, 60 k's.
A reminder to Mark to monitor his speed on the exit.
Plenty of cars coming into pit lane now.
Oh, yeah. It's
Oh, look at that.
Started a rash.
one of the other issues that I think is going to bob up from time to time at certain events is I don't think if we get a big crop of cars in pit lanes, we're actually going to fit them all.
Yeah. Look at Canberra. I mean, that's going to be a nightmare.
You know, if they all come in, and it's pretty much like that in there at the moment as we watch race leader Jason Bright, there's not going to be any room to actually get them all in nose to tail.
So Bright is our race leader. His teammate Mark Scape has already pitted. The winner of the Adelaide 500 3 weeks ago on the streets of Adelaide. Knocking this brand new Holden Racing Team Commodore into shape this weekend. So there he is. There's second place Paul Radicic.